Hey guys, Dougie here at the Hardwood in historic downtown Coral, Texas. Wanted to take some time to go over a lesser known cocktail, but one of my favorites. So let me build you my variation of a midnight stinger. Cool, so before we dive into the midnight stinger, I would just like to thank everybody for watching these videos. And if you haven't yet, please take a moment to subscribe and like these videos. Really appreciate it. So the Midnight Stinger is going to be a well-rounded cocktail. It's going to be bitter, sweet, herbaceous, and boozy. And so with that said, typically you would see this more as a nightcap, the last drink of the night, obviously. But in these troubling times, I think the Midnight Stinger fits in anywhere. And it was all cloudy and stuff today, so it kind of inspired me to do this drink. But now it's gorgeous out. You like my shirt? My buddy Brent they keep on talking about. This is his band. Check them out. Bandcamp, I believe. So first, I'm going to talk y'all through the cocktail and build it at the same time to shorten this video. So we're going to need our shakers. We're going to need a measure. We're going to start off with our pure cane syrup. It's going to have a little bit more earth to it than your just typical refined sugars. It's going to, a little bit of depth. 3/4 ounces of that. Then we're going to need freshly squeezed lemon juice. Always agitate your juice, especially when it's freshly squeezed, because it'll always separate, so you just want to make sure to incorporate everything back together. 3/4 ounces of this as well. In this next step, this is what's going to make my Midnight Stinger more of a variation, because the original recipe does call for Fernet Branca. I use Amaro Della Sacra instead, which is a beautiful Amaro from the south of Italy, made by monks that take an oath of silence. And it's still going to have that super bitter, that sweetness, and of course it's going to have that mint that we're looking for to run through this whole drink that the Fernet would provide as well. So we're going to do a whole ounce of this. And if you can't get either of these bottles, or if you can't get an Amaro, or if you're not too familiar with Amaros, or if you just can't get Fernet, I think Jaeger might actually work in this drink as well. So grab yourself a bottle of Jaeger and try it with that. And if you're wondering what this stuff kind of tastes like, they're like very similar to Jaeger in ways. Not exactly the same by any means. Every Amaro and Fernet, they're all vastly different. They all have their own special qualities. So from there, we are going to grab a quality bourbon. And for the selection of this cocktail, I picked Old Bardstown, which is made by the Willet Distillery out of Kentucky. Small distillery, one of the most respected. They still make everything on site. So great bottle, quite affordable. Highly suggest putting this on your back bar and playing around with your cocktails with it. We're going to do 1 ounce of this as well. All right, so the ice that we're going to use Pebble ice. In Texas, we get our Pebble ice at Sonic. Unless you have a Pebble ice machine at your house, which is cool, but not all of us do. So Sonic, I'm not sure if there's Sonics all over this country. I don't know. But if you can't get that, get yourself another, like some McDonald's ice or anything. Put it in a towel, tie it up real tight, and bang it with a mallet or a hammer or a muddler or something. You get yourself some crushed ice. So we're going to fill our tin up a little bit less than halfway. Add your ingredients. And we're going to do something called a whip shake. So we're just incorporating and giving it some dilution. We're going to do this for about 10 to 15 seconds, depending on temperature outside. It's actually kind of cool out, so it'll probably be closer to 15. Okay, grab yourself a glass. We use something, I guess you would technically call this a tumbler, but a double rocks glass will work fine as well. Just pour everything in, no straining necessary. Cool. And from here, we are going to top it off with more crushed ice. I know this can drive, what I do when I do that, it drives some bartenders insane. I know bar managers that would probably lose their you know what over that, I just like the way it cascades. I like how pretty it looks. I like it just be stacked high and stuff. I don't know. It's just me. Fresh lemon to pull a swath from. White pillars, very dangerous. Watch your fingers. Watch out. Let the peeler do the work. Voila. You're going to express your swath 6 inches up, 3 inches back. That's like a foot. So about right here. So what's happening is all those sweeter oils or the lighter oils are going to spray forward over your drink. The bitter oils that are heavier are going to fall away. And so from here, we're going to wrap this bad boy up and take a Texas flag. Put it right through there. Hello. Put that bad boy in there. Then we're going to take some fresh mint. Whenever I use mint as a garnish, I like to use a lot. I like to have like a bouquet. I like it to be like present. I keep mine stored, leaves down in icy water, so I just gotta shake all that off. And I don't like expressing the mint in the palm of my hand because I feel like all that great mintiness that you're trying to put into the experience of the cocktail is being lost in the bartender's hands. So I just take the mint and I express it on the glass. It doesn't take much. You don't want to go too hard on it because then it'll bruise and become vegetal, which is not necessarily what we're looking for, especially since we have all that bitter Amaro in there. Place it in there. Readjust your garnish to make it fit together and look all beautiful together. And at the hardwood, we use hay straws. Place it in there. I put my straws in with the garnish. And the reason being because I want to guide your experience as much as possible. And I want that mint to be in your face. And that lemon oil from the swath is going to be coming around too. And it's just going to just enhance your experience. Right? So guys, this is my variation of the Midnight Stinger. Cheers. That is just so cute. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.